nobody ever give a handout. For this dress, talking grams out. Cut them off, hit the hand out.
Yo, what's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tay-Wiz, of course, coming live and direct from the Man Cave as usual. For those subscribers out there that is not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to my Twitter page, hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. And of course, I keep you in tune with the latest information going around the league. First and foremost, it was 11 games on last night through the NBA TV world. If you don't have the league pass, it's $200 for all games, all teams. $119.99 for just one team. That is your favorite team. You can watch it anywhere. It's $6.99 if you just want to watch a game a night. So first and foremost, the Dallas Mavericks visiting the Atlanta Hawks. The Dallas Mavericks up by 26 points. Luka Doncic was getting off. He had 21 points, 9 rebounds. But wait, the Atlanta Hawks came streaming back because their rookie, Trae Young, put up 17 points. He was 3 from 12. But one thing to say about Trae Young, slow down, young man. Slow down. I see you got the potential to be one of the next greatest shooters in the league. Slow down. Let the game come to you. Do not rush the game. Do not rush it. Because when you start rushing the game, you get in panic mode. You can be up by a lot of points if you stop rushing your shots. Slow down. I know it's a rookie season. Just slow the game down. Play your game. Don't try to outplay your opponent every night because he might not be on. Just play your game and everything will fall in place. And people didn't know that Luka Doncic was drafted by the Atlanta Hawks and Trae Young was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. They got traded on draft night, and we might have a nice little duel as the Hawks won this game 111-104. And like I said, Kent Bazemore, can't forget about him. 32 points was a career high for him as they won this game at home in front of the fans. With Brooklyn Nets and the Cleveland Cavaliers watching this game was at 45 apiece at halftime. I'm going back and forth looking at all the games and breaking stuff down. I thought the Cavaliers were going to get their first win of the season. It didn't go that way. The Brooklyn Nets stampede all over the Cavaliers, 102-86. Kevin Love, 14 points, 11 rebounds. D'Angelo Russell, D-Lo, 18 points, 8 assists. Brooklyn Nets, 2-2. Cavaliers, 0-4. Life after LeBron James is looking kind of bad right now. I thought the Cavaliers, how they was looking at preseason, I thought the Cavaliers right now could have been 2-2. They still trying to figure out their identity, getting comfortable with each other on the floor. I don't feel like the continuity is there. They still not running the sets that they want all the way. I feel like they're playing more one-on-one basketball, which is selfish. That could be a bad look for your rookie over there, Colin Sexton. Run the plays and execute. The team is not executing. They're not on the glass. I want to piggyback what Tristan Thompson said on the preseason about the Boston Celtics. He said the East come through us because we said the Eastern Conference champions. Let's be honest. Bronny is gone. You guys has the worst record in the Eastern Conference. You're the only guys in the conference with no wins. You said the East coming through y'all? You right. You're right, Tristan Thompson. The East is coming through y'all. They running straight through you guys. Every team that's coming through the arena so far, you've been on the road, you have lost every game by at least double digits. There is something to be said here. Run these sets and play Cavaliers basketball because right now, it's not looking too hot. Y'all looking like a lottery team. Y'all looking like y'all running for the first round draft pick again. New York Knicks and the Miami Heat. The Heat walk away with this win 110-87. Hassan Whiteside, double-double, 22 points, 14 rebounds. Damian Dotson, not a household name for the New York Knicks, double-double, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Fizz, they're going to get this team right. Once Porzingis come back, or they can land a superstar in that free agency come up next summer, if the Knicks will find some way to get a Kevin Durant, a Jimmy Butler, or a Kyrie Irving, this team would be hell, and a lot of people will jump on their bandwagon to it. You heard it from me. The Timberwolves taking on the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors, Kawhi Leonard's a bad mamma jamma. 112, the Raptors. T-Wolves, 105. Kawhi Leonard with 35 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Kyle Lowry with 13 points, 10 assists. Jimmy Butler with 23 points, 6 steals. Jimmy Butler is a great defender, and he can score. As you know, they play with no Andrew Wiggins. I think they said calf injury. This team is going to be one of the teams you're going to have to watch out for. Everything that Toronto organization is on good things. Everybody keep talking about Boston going to run the East. But right now, Toronto is handling business. I'm looking at this young T-Wolves team. When Jimmy Butler came out and said what he had to say about his teammates, that could have been kept more in-house. He could have told them how they feel in the locker room behind closed doors, because maybe the teammates could have told them how they feel towards Jimmy. And Jimmy just took it and ran with it. I mean, I get what Jimmy is doing, because I feel Jimmy Butler, to be honest with you. Second round draft pick, one supposed to be in the league this long. There's a couple of guys like that ain't supposed to be in the league as late second round draft picks. Some gems out there, to be honest with you. Kyle Korver was one. Draymond Green. And those two guys I just named, you talking about Draymond Green gonna be a Hall of Famer. Kyle Korver's a three-point sniper. Ain't supposed to be here. Jimmy Butler, his rookie season, I think he averaged like not even 2 points. So you're looking at guys who know the grind, who I've been there. You're looking at guys who are lottery picks, and teams and the team and the GM and the owner are expecting so much from these guys that they pick between the first and 12 picks, and they're not living up to their expectations. I thought we'd get more from an Andrew Wiggins. Jimmy Butler sees the potential that Andrew Wiggins has, and Andrew Wiggins is not playing with that attitude, that grit. And I'm looking at Kawhi Leonard with 35 points. Since he got to Toronto, this guy been averaging 28 points per game. Can you say MVP type? Take notice. Giannis Antetokounmpo, MVP notice. Take notice. The Charlotte Hornets, 110. The Bulls, 112. This young Bulls team is a feisty team. Cameron Payne, no points in the first half. Caught fire in the second half. He was 7 from 12 from the three-point line. 21 points. And the Bulls win this game. Zach LaVine, 32 points. Zach LaVine right now looking like he's gunning for that most improved player of the year. Each game he has played so far, he has put up 30 plus. Being a star. Maybe if the T-Wolves would have kept him, maybe he might be that missing piece that they was looking for after all. And I feel like they didn't give him the shot. They had to do what they had to do best. They had to get the Jimmy Butler and Zach LaVine thing going. This, what I call, is almost saying, could we could have kept Zach LaVine, or we just give him away? I mean, it's a win-win situation for both teams, because T-Wolves go to the playoffs. Was the T-Wolves going to go to the playoffs with Zach LaVine? I'm going to say no, but we don't know, honestly. You don't know what the future holds back then. So, the past, rather. Kemba Walker with 23.6 assists. Cody Zeller with 14 and 6. The Hornets is beating this Bulls team very handily. Of course, teams going cold streaks. And of course, the other team going to hot streak. The Hornets lost this game, too, down the stretch. A lot of key fouls. A lot of fouls they didn't have to commit, especially towards the end. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist making a lot of fouls, a lot of faulty fouls. He fouled the guy going to the rack with almost 0.5, with 5/10 of a second left, put him on the free throw line, and Zach LaVine hits both the free throws. He's supposed to miss the last one. The second free throw hit the back of the iron. So there's a lot of things that this young Bulls team is doing. They got Wendell Carter, who was 2 for 6 last night from the free throw line, a Duke player. He needed to hit them free throws. Get to that gym room early. Take about 100 free throw shots, man, and get that percentage up. Because right now, teams are watching films on you. It's like, okay, we could put this guy on the free throw line in a clutch situation. He's not going to hit him because he's going to be timid. Get a free throw rhythm going now. Getting that in that gym room and get a rhythm going early. Find you a good repetition to come through with no free throws. You need to be more and more polished on the free throw line, because if you don't want to be missing early in your career, because it's going to become a distraction for you. You don't want to be in your head. It's all mental. Erase the fans out. Follow through with your free throw. Get a routine going, baby. Utah Jazz 100 and Houston Rockets 89. Ever since the tobacco, that fight they had, no Chris Paul. Right now, it's the first game. I think this is the first game without Chris Paul. They won. They 0-1. James Harden went down in the fourth quarter. with thigh tightness, probably hamstring more than likely related, as the Rockets lose this game 89-100. Donovan Mitchell, to me, should have been Rookie of the Year, man. 38 points, 7 assists. Filling it up. Carmelo Anthony, 22 points, 7 rebounds. James Harden, 29 points, 7 assists. And this team still lost. And the crazy thing, I'm looking at this, whereas the Houston Rockets only got one true big man. That's Clint Capella. Not getting they have no a real defensive anchor to lock a scorer down like a Donovan Mitchell on a nightly basis. You're never gonna get it from Carmelo Anthony. You definitely not gonna get it from James Harden. That one person is gone. He's suspended for 4 games, which is Chris Paul. Donovan Mitchell got off. And this Utah Jazz is, like I tell everybody, this team is very underrated. You have to get the NBA League Pass and check these guys out. Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert. I can't call them Twin Towers. That was Tim Duncan and David Robinson. We got to give these guys a new name, man. We already know they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. But Derek Favors needed a nickname, man. Skyscraper or something, man. These dudes control the paint. And they can get anything they want on the floor. Nobody's stopping these cats, man. Utah look real good. Can they piggyback what they did on last year and make it better and make a deeper run to the playoffs for this year? Because this team has all the intangibles and capabilities of being a threat to knock some one of these higher seeds off. Indiana Pacers. They had 7 players in double figures last night. They hit 17 three-pointers last night. Tied a franchise record. They won 116-96 over the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Oladipo, 21 points, 9 assists. Domantas Sabonis, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Double-double. Had a nasty dunk. Top 10 worthy, if not. DeMar DeRozan, 18 points. LaMarcus Aldridge, 15 points, and 13 rebounds. This Pacers team, like I said, is a dangerous team. You don't want to play them. They might upset one of your higher seeds in the East if they get that far. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Hands down, a very dangerous team. Play defense. They play both ends of the floor. And the one thing I like about this team that goes under the radar, they share the basketball. They definitely share the basketball. Everybody get a touch on offense on with the ball. There's no one just coming down just jacking the shot up. Everybody touched the basketball. Kudos to you, Nate McMillan. 76ers and Milwaukee Bucks. Watch this game very closely. Ben Simmons come back from back stiffness from the injury a couple of days ago. Ben Simmons need to find a jumper. Because Philly, you don't have no other shooter until Wilson Chandler come back. You can't rely on J.J. Redick. Robert Covington is going to be hot. He's going to be like oatmeal. He's going to be hot one night, going to be cold one night. Joel Embiid going to carry you guys with so much. 30 points from Joel Embiid, 19 rebounds and 6 assists. And Ben Simmons gave you a triple-double with 14 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists. He needs to find a jump shot. All this going to the hole, teams are daring him to shoot, and he's doing it, and he's not making anything. Yes, they show him in the summertime at LA Fitness hitting jumpers wide open. Why? Nobody in front of him. Now you out there playing on one of the biggest platforms in the world, and you cannot hit a jumper. Markelle Fultz can't hit a jumper. It lacks confidence. You guys lack confidence. You got trainers. Y'all driving around all these nice cars, showing off your shoes. Man, show me that jumper. Show me that jumper. With no jumper, you ain't gonna get paid. I mean, look at it. Look how long it took LeBron James to finally get a jumper and late in his career. It's almost too late now. Ben Simmons, go find me a jumper. Giannis Antetokounmpo, MVP candidate right now. 32 points, 18 rebounds again, 10 assists, triple-double. Chris Middleton, 25 points. And yes, Lopez out there hitting threes. 21 points, 5 and 11 with a three-point strike. Man, these guys right here, man, the 76ers, y'all gonna be in trouble, man. No jumper. Right now, in the East, as you told me who's gonna come out and be in the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm telling you right now, the Toronto Raptors, the Boston Celtics, the way I see it. The Los Angeles Lakers take on the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers finally got their first win of the season as they run over the Phoenix Suns, 131-113. LeBron James with 19 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. Lance Stevenson off the bench with 23 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Lonzo balled out, people. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. And just to give y'all a heads up, the Lonzo Ball's new shoes, the second chapter of the ZO2s, they $200. They not $500, people. They are more reasonable, and they look better too. DeAndre Ayton, 22 points, 11 rebounds. His second double-double his young career. Devin Booker left the game in the fourth quarter with a cramp. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. LeBron James going to make this team better. Kyle Kuzma was saying he had 15 points. This team is going to be better. Once they get Brandon Ingram back from his suspension, I can see this team ripping off for more wins. They're going to win LA over eventually. Just wait and see. It's going to become a moment when this young Lakers team, with LeBron James mentoring them, they're going to rip off a 10-game winning streak. It's going to catch everybody surprised. Remember, I said it first. The Memphis Grizzlies need to go ahead and get rid of Marc Gasol and Mike Conley, man. Right now, the Memphis Grizzlies is not looking too hot as they lose to the Sacramento Kings 97-92. Mike Conley with 22 points, 6 rebounds. Marc Gasol, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Swiper the Fox of the Sacramento Kings, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Buddy Hield did his thing, 23 points, 7 rebounds. Memphis, I don't know what you guys are going to do, man. This team ain't been the same since Randolph, all these guys, man. You know, probably one of the guys I like on defense, Tony Allen, man. This team don't have an identity on defense to stop a team on offense. Where is they getting that defensive pressure from? There's only but so much that Mike Conley going to give you. Marc Gasol. Somebody need to go ahead and make a trade for these two guys and let these guys go somewhere where they can be a winner and have a chance to fight for an NBA title. Because right now, Memphis, it's not looking too hot. Even Sacramento Kings is 2-2. This Grizzlies team, I think the worst thing that happened to him was getting rid of Fizdale, man. Fizdale's a good coach, and I seen what he had going early. He got fired 7 games in the NBA season. That had to be the quickest hire if I ever seen in my life. But Fizdale, man, you in a better place in New York, man. Good things about to come to you. The Washington Wizards get smoked 122-144 to the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry put up 51 points last night on you guys. 11 for 16 from the three-point line. Look, Steph Curry is a sniper, man. Best shooter probably right now in the league, man. He might go down as probably one of the all-time greatest shooters in NBA history. Dude's breaking records left and right, man. And he's the fourth player to put up multiple 50 points on the Washington Wizards. KD put in 30, man. He had 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Bradley Beal, 23 points, 1 for 4 from the three-point line. John Wall, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 for 12 from the field. That backcourt for the Washington Wizards is so shaky. You don't know what you're going to get from these guys. It's a joke. It's a joke. Kevin Durant said, as I quote, from what he said on his, when he tweeted or whatever he said on TV, he said, we was beating them so bad it was getting boring out there. He said, this team is weak. He asked for a substitution around the fourth quarter so he could sit down and get a breather, and they put the other people in. Kevin Durant called the Washington Wizards weak, and he called them a joke. Not the Wizards, the whole team. If I was the Washington Wizards, I'm taking that very personally. Next time we see you, we're going to show you who weak. I don't mean fighting. You fight within the lines of the basketball game. Put up buckets. Play defense. Show some signs of life out there, and I didn't see that. Coming from the Washington Wizards last night. Steph Curry ran through y'all. Kevin Durant can get anywhere that he wants on the floor. Point blank, period. And quiet as kept, to let you guys know, DeMarcus Cousins right now is in practice. Looks like he's getting ready to make a debut probably within a month or probably in a couple of weeks. Once they get him going, that's another monster y'all got to stop. So y'all got to stop Boogie, Clay, Curry, Durant, and Curry. That's going to be one hell of a time for teams out on the court on defense. Pick your poison. First and foremost, best starts right now in the NBA, the Denver Nuggets, 4-0. Their best start since Carmelo Anthony was there. His last time playing there was 2009-2010 season. The Pelicans, 3-0. The Raptors, their best franchise start in history, 5-0. The Milwaukee Bucks, another one, having off to a great and fantastic start, 4-0. And Detroit Pistons, just 3-0 behind that Blake Griffin 50 ball. The Cavaliers, 0-4. Life after Brown looking terrible right now for you guys. So like a lottery team. Whoever thought this right here? It's only 2 losing teams in the league. And the last one is the OKC Thunder, 0-3. This team 0-3. 0-2 with Paul George. They are 0-3. 0-3. We know Russell Westbrook came back and got lost, so Russell Westbrook come back for his debut. They 0-1. This team not going to beat her, but I'm just surprised that this team is 0-3, and they get a lot of expectations coming from that organization. They get together, but the Cavaliers in trouble. But these 2 teams right here, the Cavaliers, these only the 2 losing teams that have no winning record right now. 0-4, 0-3. Y'all know who I am? Tay Wiggs. Peace.